What's up, friends? My name's Aaron Ciotti. I thought the song was gonna end. You can call me, everybody calls me Ciotti. Welcome to Whoop Wednesday. I was up at 5 a.m. this morning to be at a gig. Call time was 6:30 a.m. And I couldn't sleep, so I got about 1 hour of sleep. And then when I got home from that gig, I tried to take a nap. I think I maybe got like another hour of sleep. So don't expect much tonight. I'm gonna try my best, but I never have headaches, and I have a headache right now. And that's always like a sure sign that I'm pushing myself too hard when I get a headache. So fair warning, if this is the first time you're catching a live stream, I'm so sorry. They're usually gonna be better than this. This is my full-time job. If you'd like to support the 8 to 10 hours of live stream madness a week, every week, head on over to CiottiFPV.com. There's a whole bunch of ways you can support me. Patreon helps me out the most. For as little as $3 a month, you can join the Patreon. A ton of benefits, technical articles over there, my Discord channel with all these beautiful people in the chat hanging out. Audio versions of the streams, giveaways if you do the higher tiers, sometimes even giveaways on the general admission tier. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Patreon is the best. Go support some people on Patreon. It feels good, I promise. That's what she said. There's also an Etsy store with a whole bunch of stickers. Look at this. Look. Look at that. You know you need a Micro King round sticker, or if you're a car person, or if you want the old school sticker in holographic. I just got a whole bunch more of these in. 80s, 90s vibe. These are gone. You snooze and you lose. Nut grabber sticker, look at that. Little CiottiFPV sticker. Magnet. Oh, magnet. Oh, Clam Man, come on. Come on. Come on. I have not sold hundreds of these, so many of you do not have Clam Man stickers. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Come on.
諦めんなよ。諦めんなお前。どうしてそこでやめるんだそこで。もう少し頑張ってみろよ。ダメやめ諦めたら。周りのこと思うよ。応援してる人たちのこと思ってみろって。あともうちょっとのところなんだから。俺だってこのマイナス10度のところ、しじみが取れるって頑張ってんだよ。絶対やってみろ。必ず目標達成できる。だからこそ、ネバギブアップ。
New school CiottiFPV sticker as well in holographic. And this has a clear background. I don't know, it's kind of fun. Man, my head hurts. I am struggling, man. But we're gonna make it. Endurance Streamer is always up to the task. Now all of your eardrums have been assaulted. There's also a Fiverr page if you want to work directly with me, one-on-one, to fly better, build better, tune better. And then there's a Teespring store where you can get all kinds of fun t-shirts. T-shirt of the day is the BQE Ripsqueak t-shirt that Bill from BQE very kindly sent me with some other stuff. Shout out to BQE, one of the greatest frame shops in the world. Wait, I wanted to check something real quick here, and okay, we're good. Mailbag. All right, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. True, WAMFPV printed me out full sets of his brilliant Insta360 Go holders in all of the different colors that I asked him for: red, black, and blue. So that was super cool. Much appreciated, WAM. Very, very kind of you. Hey, if you want to talk to me in the chat, just type CiottiFPV. So we got those going on. I'm going to use a couple of those, and then the rest are going to go into giveaways for the Tiny Whoop and Toothpick $5 a month tier. I also did an order with True RC, and I asked him to do some kind of custom stuff for me. In the notes field, if you do an order on True RC's website, in the notes field, you can ask Hugo to do whatever. Do me a favor and throw my name in there. Tell him Ciotti sent you. But yeah, I asked him to do these little guys. These are the short singularities. I asked him to do them a little bit shorter than normal with the ultralight antenna wire, because, and I got two of them. I took the best measurements that I could in hopes that on these tiny lifters, the head of the antenna will be like perfectly outside of the canopy, and I can probably just sneak one in here and take a look. There's a chance that I measured it wrong, which is why I'm super curious right now. Yeah, so that was really cool. Hugo is a great guy. In my opinion, he makes the best antennas out there. And so, yeah, so let's take a quick look at the length on this guy, because what I would love is for the head of, basically what I want is this. I want the head of the antenna to be like right there. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna like super wobble around, but it's also not going to, I don't know, other words go here. I'm gonna jump on the chat in a minute, but let's take a look at this. This is kind of cool, right? Let's see. Kick these canopy screws out real quick, and then I didn't even realize that it was gonna come with the little clip. That's actually really, really nice. True RC. This is not the. This is the. Oh, this is the right one. True RC has these excellent little silver guys that go over there that just beautifully hold the little antenna down. It's a really nice little setup. So let me just thread it in through there. It's gonna be kind of difficult because I made it so short that it's gonna kind of be a complete pain in the ass to get this canopy on here. Because it kind of gets in the way. Basically, I didn't. I had a moment where I was like, "Am I gonna be able to get the damn thing plugged in?" And then I said, "Yeah, it'll be fine." And I think I was right, but maybe not. You never know. All right, so there it is, and then there's the little silver thing to lock it down. What I'm looking at right now is I want to make sure that the little silver thing doesn't touch anything on the board, because man, they've got a lot of stuff crammed in on this board, and it looks like it actually is. It looks like the little silver thing is touching a component on the board. If I rotate it a little bit, it doesn't help. I don't think. So we're gonna rip this. We're gonna rip this little silver thing off of here, which is sad, but true. How many people just as soon as I said that just heard the snare drum in their head? Only true Metallica weebs. That's who. Oh boy. I pulled the board right off of the posts. Is this little thing gonna can I just pop it off maybe? I assumed I wouldn't be able to just rip it off, but it looks like it is kind of coming off. Man, that's a shame. The little silver thing is great. It's a really slick little jib jab. I assume you could just slide it onto any of the UFLs. There we go. Okay, so let's take this out of here. And I'm gonna get caught up on you in a minute, chat. Let me just this is a part of mailbag. I just launched right into mailbag. Unusual, but you know, gotta switch it up sometimes. Let me take a look at this, see what's holding on. The silver thing is really holding on there. Okay, it looks like these little side bits are kind of hanging on to it. But let me see if I can just kind of... Can I like wiggle it off? Will it wiggle off? Can I get my wiggle on with it? The up and down wiggle? I think I need a sideways wiggle. Hey, there we go. Cool, so I can use this little silver thing on something else, which is good news. Cool, so now we've just got... Oh, hey, let's get a weight on this little thing. This might be like the... No, not this one, not this one. This one. This has the potential to be like the lightest antenna in the world. Let's see. I'm gonna put that on there. This little guy this is for the Mobula 6 ELRS, 0.8 grams. I don't know how accurate this scale is, to be totally honest, but man, 0.8 grams, that's legit. What do the whip antennas weigh? Okay, they are lighter, 0.5. Not much though, 0.3 of a gram difference, and the video quality that you'll get out of one of these singularities is like night and day. I mean, it makes a huge difference. So this is for the Mobula 6. We're going to talk about that in a minute. This is for this rig, though, and now it doesn't have the thing on it, so let's fish it through there and get it plugged in here again. And we'll see if I got the length measurement correct. Let's just real quick get this going here and get that in position and plop it down. Come on. Get on there. Yeah, there we go, little UFL. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is... I got the measurement right. I could have done it a little bit shorter, but I'll tell you what, if I'd done it any shorter, I don't know if I'd be able to plug it in to the UFL. So I think maybe I got it the exact shortness, the absolute minimum length. Man, that's exactly where I wanted it to sit. Oh, fantastic. So the normal short one, it hangs out quite a bit more. And what I'm worried about is it wiggling around. I don't want it to wiggle around and create any nonsense. I'll show you the regular short one in a second here. It's on the 0802 rig. Let me just crank these screws down and... Alright, cool. The Tiny Lifter has a fancy new antenna. Look at that. And it's red, which doesn't match this blue at all. But, you know, that's fine. It's fine. Nobody'll notice. Look at that! Yo! So one of these little Tiny Lifters is going to get this Flywoo EP2, not EP2, Flywoo ELRS receiver, but there's not, I don't think there's a version of the Newbie Drone flight firmware that's going to work. They don't have 4.3 out quite yet. So I'm just leaving these Newbie Drone rigs on whatever they're on. What are they on? FR Sky. That's it. There we go. I told you not to expect much tonight. My brain is hurting. Look at that, man. Look how good that looks with the little antenna just kind of sticking out there, and I can just kind of push the antenna in a little bit, and it just sits perfectly there. Ah! Beautiful. Look at God. Tell me that's not the most satisfying thing ever. Ugh. And then little tiny blob of welders on there to keep it from coming unplugged, and you are good to go. Yo! Here's what the regular short antenna looks like. Look how much it hangs out. See that? I don't want that. I'm afraid of it doing this thing. The other problem with it hanging out like this is it gets pulled when you crash. When you crash, it gets knocked around, and it can actually unplug itself. So with this longer one, you have to super glue it, and this is heavier as well. So yeah, get you a custom one. So here's the deal with this little tiny short one that I asked him to make. Hugo already makes a really short antenna, and I was able to get it inside of the ELRS canopy. Look at that. Plugs in up in the front here, and then I have it going kind of sideways there towards the ceramic antenna. You can kind of see it. And then, but I asked, so that he has this one on his website, which is called, like, I don't know, ultra short or something like that. And then I asked him to do it even shorter, which is what this is. And again, I took a guess at the measurements. Oh, so I also took this Mobula 6 ELRS and I put it into a beta FPV Meteor 65 frame here, because this is the frame that like everybody loves to death, and it's a little bit lighter than the cockroach frame. So yeah, this should be cool. I can hear Patrick, he's outside. So yeah, this is definitely a little bit shorter. Let's see how it is. So this is the
Forts too.
what?
Your kids build forts too.
That's the Burrito Tunnel, yo. What's up, homie? We streaming. We'll do a short stream that I got a headache.
These are so good. It's like you're right here.
This fucking guy. Say hello to chat, yo.
Hey, chat, yo. I brought you your jazz. You don't want this faceplate, do you?
Nah, I got that Fox iFlight Crystal coming. I'm so excited for that. Nice. Those little stubbies. Dude, I've got three packages that are lost at the moment.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, one from GetFPV, one from Amazon of all places, and I forget what the other one is. But yeah, 3 at once. What are our mail people doing? So this is looking pretty good. This is I'm thinking this will sneak under there, maybe.
Is it a top mount?
Let's see.
Or a side mount?
What's
patch.
What do you mean?
Well,
Top
you
mount.
said you wanted 2, right?
Yeah.
And then a patch replaces 2, right?
Yeah, the
Is it
bottoms.
2 sides or 2?
The bottoms, yeah. I mean, you could put them on the tops, but it's smarter to put them on the bottoms, and then your stubbies go up top.
Yeah.
All right, so I didn't get the measurement quite right. I would love for this to have been just maybe a millimeter shorter. I asked Hugo to do this 2 to 3 millimeters shorter than the regular one, and I wish I had said 3 to 4 millimeters shorter, because when I plug it directly straight in, it's just ever so slightly too long. See how I can't get the canopy up? But that's okay, because what we can do is just rotate this to the side a little bit, like the way that I had it on the other one, and then just create an angle here, and it should be totally fine. So since we're going to be flying this around, and I need to kind of create this angle, let me put a little bit of, since we're going to be flying it tonight, I'm going to put hot glue on there, because the welder takes 24 hours or so to dry. Here's a great little tip for hot glue. You can torch it like this, get a little bit of it soft, and then just glomp it down. Just push it down. And it'll ooze up in there. And rip your antenna off. God damn it. Usually it doesn't do that. I shouldn't have pushed it down there the second time. That was stupid. Let's try that again. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Try this one more time. Okay. So I want it basically at that angle. Melt it. And while it's warm this time, we're just going to push it down and remove it. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Kind of stuck to the ceramic antenna here a little bit. Alright, so that should be good. That's probably just enough to kind of hold that one side on. And it's hot glue, so, you know, if it gets a little bit messy, it's fine. You'll be able to peel it right off. Alright, so let's see if that will be the correct length. So I'm just going to create a little bend here. And then, yeah, that's it. That's just about perfect. So if I come in here and I just lift it up a little bit, that's going to give me the clearance that I need. Hey, look at that. Yep, and now the holes in the canopy line up. Although I am going to give it just a little bit more love here, just a little bit more of an angle here, just to kind of make sure that it sits in there where I want it to. So yeah, if you do this for the Mobula 6, tell Hugo 3 to 4, or even maybe 4 to 5 millimeters shorter. If next time I do an order from TrueRC, I will get another one of these, and I'll ask Hugo to do that, and that way we can see how it is. So, little bit of a fail on this one, if I'm honest. This is definitely not much of an improvement over the one that over the regular one, but that's completely my fault. I just gave him the wrong measurements, and this will still totally work. But it's pushing on the canopy a little bit, which I always try to avoid. But it's a little bit better than the regular shorty that was on there previously. So there we go.
Buy DJI stock, dude.
I know, right? God damn. I went from having nothing to having like.
Did you get sponsored?
Did you see this?
Did you get sponsored,
I mean,
bro?
basically. My God.
Did they get you that new camera? You got 2 sets of goggles?
Yeah, man. Somebody sent me a set of the brand new V2 goggles from Amazon.
Those are 6S stable, and you don't have to carry that 4S if you don't want.
Right? Yeah, man. Wild. Wild.
These guys.
People are too kind. So there we go, friends. That definitely fits in there a little bit better. For sure.
And they're new.
Yeah, right? New. Like, all the way new. Alright, so there's the Mobula 6. So the big thing that we want to test tonight is tri-blades versus quad blades on the Mobula 6. As this thing sits right here, I think this is like the ultimate Mobula 6 build. You've got that tiny little CP antenna up in there. You've got the Gemfan tri-blades. We're going to test it against the Gemfan quad blades. We've got BT 2.0 on here, and we've got the Meteor 65 frame, and it looks like I forgot to plug the motor wires back in.
It comes with its own battery?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Little USB battery. It's a battery that looks like you'd be able to use it for like anything, but you can't. You can only use it for that.
Well, that's very Apple.
Well, you know what it is? It's a higher voltage.
Is it?
You know, regular USB is 5 volt.
Right.
But I guess the goggles won't run off of 5 volt. So that output's like 8 volts, I think. So if you plugged something regular USB in, I think it would just explode.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on here, friends. One more second. Almost done, I swear. Just gotta get these motors plugged in. And... do you have that newbie drone film?
I have a replacement, but I don't think it's the new phone. No, it's not. See, I have a.
I'm super impressed by that.
But it needed it.
Oh,
You know?
look at that! Yeah, that looks nice
it.
too. That newbie drone foam though, it's thick on the sides. It keeps it off my forehead.
Well,
yeah, right.
This is real nice.
All right, there we
drone,
go.
you say?
Now it's the ultimate Mobula 6. Yeah, newbie drone. Yeah, I really think this is it, and I doubt that the quad blades are going to be better because I just don't think that they will be. I think that the 0702s are maxed out on these Gemfan tri-blades. They feel really good on the Gemfan tri-blades, don't get me wrong. But I think it's the correct kind of combo there. Let me get caught up on chat because I haven't done anything with it. Kleptox was first, Ramdonko is next, GrizzFPV, Robert Garcelon, Frank Nicholas, Northern Tier, Adrian Glessner, CMYKFPV, Richard, Ramdonko again, Grizz, Adrian, Flush FPV, Jackalope, Steady Eddie, Freelojo, B-Man, Richard, Michael D, Corey Gamble, Slim, Supercell is in the house. What's up, dude? Envy of the Birds, Jackalope. Supercell is a super OG, man. He's been in the chat from day one, I want to say. YouTube just did the thing. If you want the gangly man to gangle your gangle, then you got to gangle in the gangle.
That's why I'm here. Under the desk and all.
If you want to talk directly to me, just type CiottiFPV into the chat. Oh, good. Keystrokes are immediately broken. Yeah, when you type CiottiFPV, it looks like that. You don't have to put an @ in front of it, but you can if you'd like. If it makes you feel better, you should do it. That's what she said. Come on, keystrokes. There we go. Robert Garcelone says, only 0.01 thousand subscribers to 6,000. Can we get 10 more subs tonight? If we don't get to 6,000 subs tonight, that's it. I'm shutting the channel down. I quit. So, it's on you. It's on you. CMYK says, yo, dude. Freelojo dropping the link to Patreon and Fiverr. Thank you, dude. B-Man says, hey, brother. Slim says, what's up? Hey, collective. Freelojo says, I used your Amazon link again. Thank you very much, Freelojo. That's another thing that's over on CiottiFPV.com affiliate links. If you're ever doing orders on Amazon for anything, I know you're ordering stuff on Amazon. Get FPV, FPV Crate, umagod.com, FPV Cycle. When you get your glide stuff and your Cinesplore stuff, hook a brother up. Click my links. CMYK says, dude, such a dope spot. Yeah, the intro flight footage today is one of the more challenging spots. A spot that I really want to go back. It's unbelievable. Slim says, what's up? B-Man says, remember my wonky Channel 4 Aux 2 thing? Turns out it was the Crossfire Nano that shit the bed. Wow, that doesn't happen often. Swapped that out and everything was back to normal, so food for thought if you ever have that happen. Very cool. June Loco says, where the hell is our 1080p resolution? One of these days, June Loco, I've just been hammered busy trying to get the new computer up has been a real struggle. But soon, as soon as I can. Plus, you guys don't want to see my big dumb face in 1080. It's no good. It's no good, man. I'm 40 now. There's nothing. 720 is. I look good in 720. Chris FPV says we understand. Just let it flow. Film MacGyver says what's up, collective. Ronald says I have an ELRS module I need to test. Guess I need to buy a new whoop. Any suggestions? Looking for 65mm indoor to chase the dog with. To be super honest, Ronald, the Mobula 7 ELRS is the easy button. The 0702 motors are really, really, really good. The 0802 25,000 kV motors, I think, are a little bit better, but there's not a rig on ELRS that has them. So I don't think you can go wrong with this Mobula 6. I really don't. It is shockingly good. And if it doesn't have enough motor for you, just swap them out for the 0802s and you're good to go. It's got regular motor plugs. Definitely get rid of the bi-blades that it comes with, though. They're terrible. The HQ bi-blades that it comes with suck a big bag of dicks. Get onto these Gemfan tri-blades and it just transforms the rig. Big difference. And you're going to break this frame that it comes with pretty quickly, so do yourself a favor and get like a Cockroach frame or a Meteor 65 frame when you order it so that you can swap it over. Mine lasted 4 batteries before the frame broke. CMYK says, are those Tiny Lifter 360 cam mounts for sale or STL available? WOM is in here. WOM is going to make a Thingiverse page, so they're going to be available on Thingiverse. So yeah, WOM in the chat is who designed those. Paul McDonald says, do you put your ESC on the front or the back of your Cinesplore builds? Trying to fit a Pyro 20x20 Acon stack in one, and the ESC hits the middle standoffs in the back for me. I have them in the front 20x20 spot so that it's roughly like sort of in the middle of the rig. Pyro Acon stack. Yeah, I don't know that stack, but yeah, I mean you can put it in the back. There's no reason not to. It'll work totally fine. Metal Dirtskin says, is that the BI cam on the Tiny Lifter? It certainly is. How much worse is it than the run cam? Metal Dirtskin, for the past like 3-ish weeks that I've had the Mobula 6 on Whoop Wednesday and most Freestyle Fridays, I've flown these two guys back to back, so you can see with your own eyes the BI camera versus the run cam 4 tiny nano jib jab flippity floppity. CMYK says, do you plan on selling these fancy new Tiny Lifter antennas, or will the specs be a part of a Patreon article? No, I'm definitely not selling them. You know, just leave a note when you order from True RC. Unless you guys want me to sell them. I mean, I wonder if I ask Hugo if I order 20 of them. if he'll do a discount. I don't know. What you do? What you up to?
Man, I just can't believe you went all DJI on me, bro. V1, V2, Mavic.
I didn't do shit.
You got a collective like you wouldn't believe.
I just started talking about it, and then shit just starts showing up.
Yeah,
T-Bird
man.
sends me a bunch of stuff.
Well, he's paid
Matt
homage.
McConnell sends a whole bunch of stuff.
This naked
Unbelievable.
Vista, I've never had the thing off. Did somebody send you that?
Yeah.
So what's the weight?
T-Bird sent me one.
What is
Matt
the weight of
McConnell
that?
sent me another.
If you don't mind me asking, I mean, since you asked.
Yeah. That's going into a toothpick. I'm gonna do
it's
a DJI
amazingly.
toothpick.
I think the freaking camera in housing is heavier than the freaking board.
Yeah, I gotta get a nano camera for the
it's roughly
for the toothpick.
11 with antenna, and that freaking camera is 11.
Is there?
Oh my goodness!
Is there one of those? cameras
Oh
not-
goodness, sir!
Nope.
I can't believe it.
It's
What
bad,
is
right?
the normal Vista? You don't have one with an antenna, though.
You're gonna do a toothpick DJI build, aren't you?
Oh my god, this is so fun. So it's 30 without the antenna and naked.
Yeah. Can you
it's
reverse engineer the?
21 with antenna. Holy hell! So the antenna is probably 3, 4,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, 3.
So 18, 17 ish.
Yeah.
Wow, and
That's
that camera
legit.
housing is heavy as fuck.
Right. those DJI cameras are absurd.
But they last. You have to break a piece, man.
What do you on your glide builds? You have to run 23 mil standoffs to clear that camera. I'm assuming.
I've never put it on there.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the limitation because I had slammed like.
I've got 22s. 22s,
What about
son.
the naked one? But you're gonna put that in a thingy. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's for
we'll
the
see.
camera. That's for the camera.
Hey,
What about the
Expanse fans, look what I found in my bag of goodies. Look at these silver 22 millimeter.
Is the Nebula the same? Nebula Cam? Same clearance?
No, you can do it on 20s. The Nebula Cams will do 20s. So, look at these. Remember how I've been trying to get... Look what that says on it. That says Rossi on it. I've got 8 of these. These are 22 millimeter standoffs, and they're in gray. So they're going to go on the Rocinante. And look, WOM sent me some blue rear TPU pieces. So the Rocinante rig will be blue in the back, like the engine, and then we'll put some more silver on it. And yeah. Right? Figuring out little things here, there, and everywhere to make that into a meme, the Expanse rig. All right. What else? Metal Dirtskin says, what glue is best for those UFLs? Welder, E6000 is what you want. It's called Welder on... Why am I still on that scene? It's called Welder on Amazon. It's great. You should be using this for everything. This is basically hot glue that's temperature resistant. So you put this on, you wait 24 hours, and it's got the same kind of hold as hot glue, and it also peels off cleanly like hot glue. This stuff is so much nicer to use than liquid electric tape, but it's clear. I use liquid electric tape to cover up the LEDs on my boards to make my rigs a little bit more stealth. That would not work for that because it's clear. It would probably act like a lens. The hot glue that I put on this rig is going to get hot and soft when this thing is cranking away and the AIO is getting hot. Michael Blade says, what's up? B-Man says, went over to the DJI dark side hard and quick. I know, man. Wild. Monodirtskin says, what's sad is that there is a USB power delivery standard that could output 12 volts for laptops and such. They could have just used that, but no. Really? That's infuriating. S. Gray says, how did the voting on Insta go? Oh, I didn't look. I put up a... I asked chat if I was I asked Instagram if I was a traitor. And then I forgot to look. Hold on. Oh! So we got 28%. Come on, OBS. Why you gotta make me work so hard? So I got 28% of people think I'm a traitor. 72% think that I'm not a traitor. Oh, I love it. You guys are the best. I'm not going all the way DJI. There will still be plenty of analog. So here's an example. Here's a really good example, actually, of analog versus DJI. UOG pilots will know the name Gapit very well. Gapit is doing a job with the NBA, and they're doing a big, long one-take. And they're doing it with analog because they can set up clear views, I believe, as repeaters all over the stadium. I've been talking to Gapit about it over on Instagram. So yeah, there's an example of analog still having a really valid use for some of these wild, like big, long, super complicated one takes. You know, Gapit works with Beverly Hills Aerials, who are arguably the top drone production house in possibly the world. So they have access to everything. You know, if DJI would work for what they were doing, they'd be using it. Believe me. If HD0 would work for what they're wanting to do right now, yeah, they'd be using it. So it's analog definitely still has its place. I will certainly still have multiple analog rigs, and all the micros are going to stay analog because, yeah, I still think it's better for... I mean, it's the only option for tiny whoops. Tiny whoops are never going to... Tiny whoops are always going to suffer performance-wise by going to digital because the chipset is just heavier. And there's just no... Yeah, it's tiny whoops are going to be analog. Like, proper high-performance tiny whoops are going to be analog forever.
We're still going to innovate.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Dude, have you seen those goddamn... Those two chips, though? Those two chips are huge.
Oh, they're huge, bro. They're huge.
I mean, well, there's that...
Mainframe computers used to be really, really big.
It's true. There's that 4 gram... So HD0 is already talking about a 4 gram... They already have it. Tiny whoop sized VTX. But dude, 4 grams. Like, that's too much. That makes...
I hear you.
That makes this into a fat pig. Like, immediately.
One day. Never say never.
Yeah, I mean...
Never say never.
I'm saying never.
DJI can find a way.
All right, here we go. Ronald says... Okay, no, we got that. Dub Squared says, GemFan just announced some 31mm bi-blades this week. I'm guessing we'll be on Happy Models next 65mm ELRS whoop. That's... I saw that. When I saw it, I was like, that's not new. They have bi-blades, but I guess they didn't. I guess they didn't have 31mm bi-blades. I was really hoping to fly the Mobula 7 tonight with proper bi-blades, not these stupid HQ ones. But that's one of the packages that got lost. So no Mobula 7 tonight, but that's okay because my head hurts, and I think I'm gonna try to do like just chop this stream at like the hour mark. So 15-ish more minutes, but let's see how quickly or slowly I can get caught up on chat. YouTube just did the thing. Veritas Weasel says, just received a TFR flight restriction on control line and free flight models to VIP travel. A dill pickle is afraid of a paper airplane on a string. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? Athix says, hot air most likely have to be really quick. Reading the Wind says, do you know of any way to reconnect a ceramic antenna back on the Happy Model ELRS board? That's a really good question. I have no clue, Reed, but that is a really, really good question. Athix says, that guy has a GemFan hat. Are you wearing you are wearing a GemFan hat. Look at you go. GrizzFPV says, where do you get the molded ducts for the Cinesplore? So there are 3 main ducts. There are 3 ducts for the Cinesplore that I really like. The Cloud 149 ducts. They're super cheap on FPV Cycle. They're really tall, so they make the rig really slow. They're molded, so they're fairly strong. Those are great. Those are your slow speed ducts. The the medium speed duct is made by StanFPV. It's poured by HQ. And yeah, if you go to StanFPV's website, it's just called, you can just search for CineXplorer and you'll find it. And then that's your medium sort of best of both worlds duct. It's also really, really strong because it's poured because HQ pours it with their crazy plastic. And then the high speed duct is on Thingiverse, and it's just tiny. It's as the ducts get taller, the rig gets less aerodynamic and slower. So this is just on Thingiverse, and it's just like, it's almost like a prop guard. It's really, really thin. Wait, no, I have one.
I see both your rigs are on the molded.
It's like that. Yeah. I almost took the one off.
I haven't used those. I'm still on those in your hand.
Yeah, I really like this one, but the problem with these 3D printed ones is they're nowhere near as durable. But here's what the molded ones.
Those things do
look like.
They look legit.
They're beefy as shit too.
Yeah.
I slammed them into a rock last week, and they were totally fine. They are a little bit heavier. They are a little bit heavier, but what I'm confused about with these, I have 2 sets of these, as Patrick was just mentioning. One set of these has the little brass threaded collars, pushed into them. I think that's this set, and that's great. You can crank down on that nice and tight, and you're good to go. Because with this design, with this arm design, when you nose this thing in to something, it really does like try to twist this duct off. So it's important for these to have metal collars. Somebody sent me a set of these ducts that didn't have those metal collars in them, and they just had a big long screw into the plastic, and that has begun to strip out. It was fine the first time I tightened it, but then the second and third times I tightened it, it started to strip out, which is a part of the reason why I almost took the damn things off the one rig. But I was able to get one of the screw holes is like full-blown stripped, which is a real problem. I tried to get in touch with Stan to ask him what like the current design is, because if the current design has the brass collars in there, then I'll order another set. But if the current design is not, then I'm not going to order those ducts anymore. I'm going to go back to the cloud ducts, and then maybe I'll use these, or I don't know. What I'll really do is bitch and cry and complain and ask him if he can do them with the collars. So yeah, but I dig these. I dig those molded ducts. They're really strong. They fly good. Still flies like a Cinewoop, but it flies like the best. It's the best flying Cinewoop in the world. Mm-hmm. It really is, though, right?
I'll give you that.
Like, it really is.
It's my third, and it's the best one.
Yeah. You went from Squirt to Take.
I did the V1. I did the V2.
V1 Squirt, V2 Squirt, and then CineXplorer.
And then Explorer, yeah.
And like
but
very
motors,
obviously better, right? Like
the motors
no
again
question.
were I had my brother Hobby crankety motors. What were those? Was it 1407? What were those? 1408s? Those real notchy ones.
1408, yeah, or 1507. I forget.
I mean, you could literally step on them. But yeah, for real. I'm gonna put an F7 in this CineXplorer, but I never put Emu Flight on or anything.
Veritas Weasel says, your Instagram DJI poll is a victim of voter fraud perpetrated by the Chinese government hackers. Athix says, the HDZ VTX cuts at 3.8 or 3.5. Oh. Well, that's not gone well. That's never going to work for it. Oh, man, that's true. Tiny Whoops run the voltage down really low. A digital VTX is going to have a really hard time with that.
Wow. That's also...
Oh, that's interesting. It's funny how like little advantages of analogs like kind of pop up more and more. Michael D says, since you've switched to DJI, should we expect to see the DJI FPV? Absolutely not, Michael. And I have not switched. I haven't switched. I'm going to put it on a couple rigs and that's it.
This hat's going to say DJI next week.
I'm going to have a t-shirt. I'm going to have a tattoo. Ronald Wechter with a $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. He says, add 5 more minutes on. Much appreciated, my man. Standing ovation. Standing ovation. Oh, I'm caught up on chat. Look at me go. Mudderton says the stand ducts I bought a couple months ago don't have the brass inserts. Haven't crashed them hard yet, but doubt they would survive that. All right, so that was a couple months ago that you bought those, Metal.
Don't crash.
Man, I really hope that they have the collars in them now. Jackalope FPV says, CiottiFPV and friends just got some conformal coating in the mail. Do you just apply it to the ESC and flight controller? Any spots to avoid? Very, very important, Jackalope. You need to avoid anything with a contact that you need to contact. Like if your flight controller has a an SD card bay in it, don't get it on there because you need metal on metal to the SD card, right? Your bind button, don't get it on there. It'll get up in that bind button and it won't work anymore. Your USB port, don't get it on there. You know, you need it to. So be very, you know, get your 5X loop and just stare at your flight controller and ESC and just figure out any spots that have a physical switch or you just need metal on metal contact. You can put it over pads and then down the road you can just burn it off with the tip of your soldering iron, but like if it gets inside the bind button, you're doomed. Like you can't get the tip of your soldering iron inside the bind button to burn it off. It's just ruined. Plug headers, make sure you don't get it inside the plug headers. That's game over. So yeah, be careful. Grizz, you're certainly welcome. Grizz, your Diamond VTX is in the mail. Cool. I'm caught up on chat. Let's fly a little bit, and then I'm gonna shut this mother down. What do you think of that? I wonder if there's any juice left in this battery. I left my fucking Crossfire plugged in my bag again. Again.
Oh my god.
Again.
I've almost lost a couple rapid fires that way.
With the antenna off.
Ooh. Oof. Zipped up and pretty like you like it.
Michael D with a $5 super chat for the Areola Fund. Let's get it updated. 30 goes to 35, and we've got some areolas. Here's a frustrating thing.
See my face for this one.
Race Day Quads has one areola in stock. Well, it used to. Now they have none. Pyrodrone also has one areola in stock. Nobody else has them in stock.
Wow.
So I've got one coming from Marty Q. And then I'll snag another one next time I do a the one that Pyrodrone has. And eventually we'll get there. You know? Eventually we'll have a set. Getting this on the right channel here. There we go. Alright. And I made like a legit mistake on a gig today. I was overexposed on the one battery that counted. I'm fucking pissed. I'm not happy.
Oh wow.
I'm not happy. It's probably salvageable, but
experience is key, bro.
I'm not thrilled. Yeah.
You're gonna be just fine next time.
You know what it was? I've never shot at sunrise before.
Okay.
And at sunrise, it gets brighter instead of getting darker.
By the second.
So you have to
It's
end.
terrible.
Yeah, it was between. Yeah. It was. I landed. I switched batteries.
You're
I went
done.
back up.
Yeah.
And
You have to have another camera ready for the new setting. Almost like 3 minutes new sun. Right. It's terrible, but you know forever now.
Like,
so
yeah.
But yeah, good point. Good point.
Pissed. I think he'll be able to recover it. I think it'll be all right.
If not, you know where the fade out will be.
Right. Ronald Wechter with a $10 super chat. He says, for the Areola Fund as well. Confirmed, Ronald Wechter likes areolas. Thank you, Ronald. Very cool of you. Much appreciated.
Halfway there, doesn't it?
It is. We are over the halfway mark. And if we don't get enough subscriptions on the YouTube channel, again, it's game over.
He's gonna have to power loop the burrito run here.
So this is the Mobula 6 with the Gemfan tri-blades on it. We're gonna get the initial crazy part of the battery out of the way, and then I'm gonna land it. We're gonna switch the props, and we're gonna fly the end of the battery on the quad blades, which is not really how I should be doing it. I should do it the other way, but you know, why do anything the right way? That was weak. Hold on, let me see if these batteries are actually charging over here.
this is how it all began.
Let's see. I think this little USB charger hath shit the bed. Yep, it has shitteth the bedeth. Alright. That's sad. This little guy. This little thing. I've used this a ton. It's from Emacs. It has finally died. That's, that is...
Can it die without burning your house down?
It did die without burning the house.
This is quality shit, bro.
That's so true. I wonder if I can see. No, there's nothing to see here. It's just broken. That's fine. It's fine. I'll put it right there so that I forget. Sean Smith. Sean Smith with a 1999 super chat. He says, "For the fun, thanks for always putting out great content." Thank you, Sean. Or no, I guess is it Shun or Sean? I think it's Shun. Thanks, Shun, for supporting the madness, man. I literally wouldn't be able to do this without supporters like you. Much, much, much appreciated.
Wow, the self-gift of a penny there. Good for you.
CMYK says 2 Patreon patrons away from 200. So there we go. We got to get to 200 patrons, and we got to get to 60 billion subscribers tonight, or I'm just shutting it all down. Veritas Weasel says, I can't find anyone with Fat Sharks for sale. Is that pretty much everywhere? Who would you recommend?
Whoa. What do you need?
FPV Exchange and
yeah, for real, FPV Exchange.
Facebook Marketplace. And P. Richard Scott, potentially. Let me get this thing up in the air. It's going to get super angry if I don't start...
There's a hole in your carpet already.
Smashing it into things. Yo, that the ELRS stuff gets hot.
What's up your battery, bro?
Hot.
Yeah, there's nothing there to cool it down.
Real hot.
In the dungeon.
All right, here we go. Is that, am I on the right, yeah, we're... Ah! Oh boy, what was that? Oh, I changed channel. Whoopsie!
You wouldn't know to look at you.
Get back up, No. All right, let's get ourselves into that burrito tunnel. What do you say? So again, this is on the tri-blades. Oh God, get in that burrito. Get in there. Oh, what's happening? No, come on. No. No, come on. No, come on. No, come on. No. Hold up. Ah! Thank you, sir. All right, let's get in that burrito tunnel. Oh! Oh God, it is dark in the burrito tunnel today. Why is it so dark in there? Was it that? What's happening? Oh no! Where am I? Beacon on? No, we don't want no beacon. All right, there we go.
Yeah, put some light in there. Maybe it'll help.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the. Oh, the burrito tunnel. Strikes again. Man, I've been flying regular sit whoops all day. That little burrito bounce. Ah! Oh boy. Am I right side up? Am I upside down? Am I right side up?
We don't know.
Run away. Uh-oh, I'm upside down. I can see it. Hey! Full speed! This is also a battery that's been charged for a few days. Ooh, look at that little backwards flick through there. That's really cool looking. Watch this. Oh!
That was sick.
All right, so we're gonna go to quad blades. I discharged this battery a little bit. Oh boy. I over discharged this just a little bit. Balls. I got so carried away. It'll bounce back a little bit. All right, so we're gonna put this on the quad blades, and I'll let you guys know if the motors start to feel like donkeys. Let me put, in fairness, let me put 2 batteries on the proper charger over here. I'll put them at like 7000 S, and it'll charge it in like 15 seconds. That'll be great. Prepare for a dumpster fire, friends. It's coming.
Shag carpet's a dead giveaway. Lights up like a rope.
like a rope.
You know what it means to light a rope.
Oh, shit. Is that correct? Yeah, there we go. All right. We Bleed FPV Fractal Engineering Board is plugged in. We've got 1S. We got 2S. And that's all. I'm just going to charge 2. So let's put this up to 10,000 volts. We want 2 amps. So this is 600, 612. Yeah, 2.2. That'll be 4S. That'll get it charged nice and quick. Oh, shit. I got to put it onto high volt. Alright. This is great. I'll put this onto high volt and then I'll forget that it's on high volt and charge all my 6S batteries up on high volt next time I do them. Guaranteed, friends. Guaranteed that's what happens. Alright. Here we go. We're going to switch to quad blades. This is going to be the most interesting piece of, I don't know, repair work or upgrade work ever seen. All right, we've got a right side high, we've got a right side high, we've got left side high, and another high left. All right, cool. We're gonna go all red on this rig because the motors are red. Okay. All right, so let's see. These tri-blades are kind of nice because you can sort of get your fingers in there and get them off, but I'm going to use the little... No, hold on. It is a little bit gentler on the motor shaft if you can get these things off with your fingers. Man, is it tough sometimes, though.
Especially on camera.
Jesus. That one ain't budging. Screw it. We're going to use the chip lifter. In case anybody is still on the fence about this, buying one of these Weehaw chip lifters from Amazon. Look at this thing. Ready? Stick it in there. Wiggle it back and forth a little bit, and there you go. Look at that. Come on. You can't tell me that's not worth like $7 or $8. Look at this thing. Look at it. Look at it go to work. Boom. Done.
It's all about the right tools.
It's all about the right tools. All. Look at that. God damn it. These are so annoying to get off without this thing. I mean, even with this thing, they're still a little annoying.
And you're bending them sometimes and fucking your frame up, bending the shaft.
Jacking it all up. Everybody hates a bent shaft. Am I right, boys?
You don't want to jack off a fucking bent shaft.
Nobody wants to jack off with a bent shaft.
Oh.
Jack your bent shafts off, boys. CiottiFPV 2022. Jacking off bent shafts all day.
All jacked up.
All jacked up.
Bent shafts. Hashtag bent shafts.
Hashtag bent shafts. Yo, that should be that should totally be GemFan's marketing campaign for this little prop locket. Hashtag bent shafts.
Perfect.
Can I get an amen? Yo, there's a hair. There's quite the hair up in here. What is this? Whose hair is this? Oh my god, what is happening?
It's gonna fly so much better.
Somebody got some grown ass hair up in here. Get out of there, yo. Okay. This is not frustrating or anything. Well, I get as much of it out as I can within...
Burn it up.
There we go. So, this is going to be Mobula 6 ELRS 0702 26,000 kV motors on a most of the way discharged battery with quad blades. I don't hold out much hope on this sort of discharged battery, but we'll see. First thing I want to see is if the tune is going to go bananas. Tri-blade props, three-bladed props, are usually more balanced than bi-blades or quad blades. Although, my god, these GemFan bi-blades are hilariously well balanced. I think they're more balanced than the 1.6-inch tri and quad blades, which is just, I mean, that should not be the case. I think it's this battery. I think it's this battery. Let's see. So I really doubt you guys will be able to see the difference. This is going to be one of these, you know, you're going to have to sort of trust me situations. I have no reason to lie. This is the right battery. It's at, oh man, it's resting at 3.7 volts. That's not great. What? Why? Oh boy, okay. Okay, easy. Oh god, it feels like crap. Yeah, why is the hover point so high? The hover point, what is happening? Did you put your phone in the burrito tunnel?
Yeah.
Oh, these are no good. It might be because this battery is hurting, but I mean, this is the end of the battery, and I don't want it to feel like this. Wow, it feels... I cannot believe how different these quad blades feel. It feels like... oh boy. I want to say... what is happening here? There it is. I want to say it's... I got him right in the face. Direct hit. Here's the difference that I can feel with these props. They're holding elevation really well. Like, for whatever reason, these props are making it really easy to like hold my elevation. Maybe because it's an overpropped setup. It doesn't feel good. Let me just be very clear about that. It does not feel good with these propellers on it. But if you're trying to do hardcore Cinewhoop stuff with your little tiny whoop, I feel like these props might actually be good for that.
Try another battery.
I think what's happening is they, with an overpropped setup, as you add more throttle, you don't really get any more power. So my guess, what's happening? Oh boy, the left rear motor is having a real hard time.
Is it here?
No, I think the ESC is dying. Settle down! Settle. Settle. Alright, so these quad blades are not as well balanced as the tri-blades. That's for sure. Because that's what's going on there. The tune is getting upset at idle. And with the 3 blades, it's not doing that. So this feels a little bit better with this fresh battery. But so when I go full throttle, it's just, it lags. There's a little bit of a lag. Ooh! Which is because these are heavier. Yeah, oh, why? That rear motor is having a real hard time. I don't think it's the motor. I think it's the ESC, to be clear. There it goes, though. So yeah, these are, I am 90% sure that these are not the propellers for these 0702s. The runtime is probably going to be a lot worse. The runtime plummeting would be a dead giveaway. Oh god. But we're not going to be able to tell runtimes because this is like a half-charged battery! Burrito Tunnel got me. Oh, look at the glory. The glory of the Burrito Tunnel. Come on. These aren't that bad. I'm actually kind of surprised that these quad blades aren't worse. But I can definitely feel a difference between these and the tri-blades, and it's not a good difference. They feel like a heavier prop. They feel like a more draggy prop. 2 minutes, though, from a battery that was at like 3.8, that's not terrible. How are those little buddies doing?
14 volts each.
Oh, shit, they gonna blow.
Yeah, 14 436 here.
All right, we're gonna pull them and yoink, yoink.
431.
Charger doesn't seem to mind.
40.
Charger's like, that's cool.
3
Hold on, let me get it off.
3.7. 3.6.
Put it on the LiPo. There we go. All right, so now I won't forget. So here's a freshly charged We Bleed FPV BT 2.0 Newbie Drone Nitro Nectar Gold 300 mAh battery. This is the best battery there is. Right off the charger, this is going to give these props the absolute most, the best chance at not sucking. Come on. Come on, Express ELRS, you can do this. Alright, well this is way better, but these batteries are like, oh god, these batteries are like nitrous oxide when they're freshly charged, so.
4.4 volts.
Is that what it was reading?
435.
Jeez.
Nice.
Oh, we made it.
Yeah,
We made, oh! Alright. Unbelievable how long these things sit there and bounce for. Oh my god. I thought for sure I was hitting that crossbar. Ah! It, I will say it feels kind of nervous with these propellers. That's a big, that's a big explosion of thrust there though. I mean,
Batteries.
they definitely make power. The 0802s though with these quad blades is a hell of a combo.
Ooh.
Oh wow!
Nice job. Nicely done.
That will never happen again. Oh no! Don't go in the sink. Wait, is there anything? No, I cleared the sink. Okay, we're good. I can crash in the sink. Ooh, ooh. I'm trying to see. You know what? I think. I think there might be a little bit of a difference in grip from these quad blades. I'm always very skeptical of that with ducted frames like this. But I don't know.
That's great practice, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
That reverse shit.
It does feel like these are cornering a little bit better than the, not even a little bit better, like noticeably better than the tri-blades.
You're supposed to.
After this battery, I will put the tri-blades back on and we'll fly that other freshly charged battery. We'll see if there's a runtime difference and then, yeah, we'll pretty much wrap this stream up. I didn't get the elevation down. Man, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to power loop the... Oh, God, that was a hard hit. The, power looping the, the burrito blanket might be too much to ask. But we'll see. Oh, God, that was close.
You're going to need the battery.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
the fresh battery?
Fresh pack, yeah.
Woo!
That's pretty good.
Oh, really? But I was clear of that. Look at that glorious burrito blanket. Oh, that would have been ridiculous. Oh, that was ugly. Oh, that was ugly. I wonder what I just hit. Do the 4 blades have more grip? Oh boy, it is just all gone haywire. Do they corner better? I'm trying to really... Where am I? What's happening? What's happening?
Painting.
What? Why? What is your deal? What are you stuck on, you little jerk?
Sorry.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's under the door. Okay. Hey! Fargo 252 says CiottiFPV with the full frontal impact. It's true. Oh God, why is it? Oh, the battery just absolutely shit the bed. So there's the post-flight stats for you guys. I will try to run this next battery down the same amount on the tri-blades. So let's kick this camera on here real quick. And somebody in the chat, write down those post-flight stats if you don't mind. And this is the other freshly charged battery. We are gonna zip these quad blades off. And I think get some better flight performance. That didn't seem like that bad of a runtime though for these quad blades. I'm pretty shocked by that if I'm totally honest. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if there's a difference. SR13, who I've considered for a long time to be like the best tiny whoop pilot in the world. He's who turned me on to these Gemfan quad blades, and he basically said like,
Gemfan.
The biggest. He explained that the biggest problem with the tiny whoops is a lack of power, which we talk about all the time. And yeah, the quad blades do make a little bit more power, but that was on 0802s. He never ran them on these 0702s. So it kind of stands to reason that, yeah, these 0702s, my thought is that they're going to be a better match for a tri-blade. But let's see if we can kind of confirm that a little bit. Sometimes these props are still the devil to get off. But you just gotta persevere, yo. There we go. There we go. And one more. Please don't fight me. Yes, thank you. Okay, and so let's get these tri-blades back on. So we've got props out. And props out. Oh, no, hold on. There's a big hair on that one. Whatever. It's fine. Props out. All right, here we go. Let's see how the tris are. These tri-blades are a little bit more beat up than those quad blades. But not so bad that it should cause an issue. Fresh battery. Up in the air we go. So many versions of 0802s now. RX, EX, BL, blah, blah, blah. Ram Danko says, yeah, there's a lot. And to be totally honest, I don't think there's all that much difference, if any difference, between them. I don't think that I'll be able to tell the difference between any of them. But you never know. I'm going to test them. Tri-blades, 0702s, Mobula 6, ELRS, 1S. Yaw is definitely, yeah, it just flies better like this. So with the quad blades, it doesn't feel as free. It feels more like kind of sticky in the air, and what I think that is that they're too heavy. So the response time goes down, and with less response time, oh wow, okay, and these make more power. That was this. Oh yeah. So it's oh god, it makes the same, if not a little bit more power on these tri-blades. So yeah. Oh, what was that? On these 0702s. The Gemfan quad blades are a little bit too much. Unless... Oh, that would have been it. That would have been it. Balls. So yeah, unless you like have some specific... Oh! There was the burrito power loop. All I had to do was put these tri-blades on. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these are the right props for these 0702s. Hands down. Hands down. Oh my god! Oh man, that is a big gap for a tiny whoop. That's covering like a 6 foot Oh no. Uh-oh, that's in the sink. No, where?
Disposal.
Where's that? Disposal. That was the drying rack. Yeah, it feels more free in the air. There's much more. The response time feels a lot better. It allows you to do Burrito Tunnel power loops on like the second try. Oh my
Nice.
god. Wow, okay. Yeah, tri-blades for sure.
Ooh.
Ah. Man, that is hard. It is hard to hit that. Oh my god, that would have
nice.
been... I just totally biffed it. That would have been like... It was like easy on that one. Oh, nope. Oh, there it is. Wow. Yeah, tri-blades. Oh my god, these tri-blades. All right. So let's just keep flying it similar to the way that we were. Although I think I'm using... Oh boy. I think I'm using more throttle than I was. Just because it just flies better on these tries. But we'll still just keep flying it and see what the runtime says. See that crash prevention working on that one. You could really see crash prevention turn on when I hit the ceiling there. I did not do that that little flip over. That was 100% Beta Flight doing that for me. I've still yet to play around with the putting air mode on low throttle only. Oh, that was fucking satisfying. Oh, so close. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, God. Oh, boy. So we're already at like 3 minutes and 40. Battery is getting down there. There's a low battery warning. I think we ran that other one really low, though, didn't we? Oh, this one's going low. Oh, boy. So there's your post-flight stats. I think that's about the same runtime, and I think I also ran these down roughly the same amount. So there we go. Hopefully somebody in chat can wrote down the other one. Yeah, tri-blades on 0702s. Confirmed. Unquestionably better. Mobula 6 ELRS. Put it on GemFan tri-blades, and you've got one of the best flying tiny whoops in all the land, my friends. That's super impressive. Super impressive. I'm really happy I could feel the difference so obviously on those quad blades. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to. Getting caught up on chat and then shutting this mother down. 343. Okay, so you guys in chat can figure out the runtime differences. It looks like you're already talking about it. Scrolling back up, and Athix says he's going to try Beta Flight on a wing. Is that what Seneca has on his?
We used the other.
The other one. Yeah.
The other.
CMYK says, PayPals. Oh, shit. New $3 patron, Shun Smith. Thanks for joining the collective. Welcome to the basement. And CMYK-FPV with a $14.20 PayPal. The weed number with a 1 in front of it, so I'm told. Thank you, dude. Very, very cool of you, my friend. And we are caught up there. Ramdoggo says, which ELRS transmitter controller should I buy? Zorro, CiottiFPV, although I can't wait for 868 or 7. I don't know, Ram. My big dumb hands only work with the QX7, so I don't pay any attention to the other controllers. There's lots of reviews out there, though, so just hammer YouTube for a bunch of reviews. Beta FPV very kindly sent me their 1 watt module, and it's been flawless. We did not have any ELRS fail-safes now that I moved it down to 250 hertz, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, thumbs up to the Beta FPV module as far as I'm concerned. But I still wouldn't necessarily trust it for like outside, stuff. It's perfect for tiny whoops, but I don't know. I'm still weirded out by ELRS in general, though. To be honest, Athix says I'm trying to get an old power parachute RC plane flying again. What is that? What's a power parachute? Is that like a parasailing RC thing? Ronald says bent shaft equals Peyronie's disease. They have treatments for that now. Jesus. Athix says Maggie's hair or CiottiFPV's. Neither. Someone that used to live here's hair. Crisp Taters says, yo, what's up? Haven't seen you in a long time. I've been here. Where have you been, Crispy? Good to have you back, brother. Fargo, we got that. Full frontal impact. Athix says angry whoop. Indeed. CMYK says, how do you think the quad blades versus tri blades on 2S would be? The quad blades would be better. 2S really wakes up tiny whoop motors, so I can guarantee you that on 2S the quad blades would be totally up to the task. That being said, 2S on a 65mm whoop is not the way. 2S on a 75mm whoop, absolutely, but on the 65s, going 2S adds way too much weight. It's gonna just ruin everything. Ram Donko says, hey, what's Patrick doing?
Playing with his ghost thing over here.
Ram Donko says so many versions. Oh, we got that. Michael D says you should set up a half burrito. Ram Donko says slide/grind the kitchen top. I wish I'd read that earlier. CMYK says stats 3-minute 43 runtime, 327 used MAH on the quad blades, 343 total arm. A bunch of people calling that out. Thurberg 2500 says just put Happy Model EX0802 Unibells on my Mobula 6 a couple days ago and had a magnet come loose today.
Oh yeah.
Fwee, that sucks. I'm glad that I didn't buy. I have 2 full sets of the old school Happy Model 0802s, and the magnet ring drops over and over and over again on them. So I was hoping that the Happy Model Unibells would fix that problem, but now it looks like they haven't glued their magnets in properly. So that's annoying as hell. I don't know. Maybe the areolas are the way to go. I'm gonna get them and pound on them, and we'll see if they hold up. Tyler DD says, I'm here, missed the last few streams, unfortunately. We were just waiting for you, Tyler. It's all good. We didn't do anything important. Ram Donko says, SE and EX0802s, anyone know the difference? The difference is one-piece bell design versus two-piece bell design. And it sounds like the difference is also one-piece bell design that just the magnets fall out versus two-piece bell design where the magnet ring drops. So that's kind of annoying. We do have a bunch of other 0802 25,000s available, though, nowadays. TinyWhoop.com has the Zeus juices, which are out of stock at the moment. And then there's the HDLRC areolas, which are also kind of out of stock. Whitmead says, what's up, brother? Guess I'm late to the party. Good to be here. You got here just in time for me to wrap it up, Whit. I have a headache and I'm exhausted, and I want to hang out with Patrick. So as soon as I get caught up here in the chat, I'm going to end this stream. Tyler DD says, I've had the Beta FPV ELRS 2.4 Micro TX for a few months now. 0 fail-safes, flying 5-inch and 3.5-inch. Only proximity outside, though, but no issues with it at 100 milliwatts. Awesome, Tyler. Thank you for the feedback. Athix says, live stream chat for pick. In Discord, I think he means. Discord is a perk of becoming my Patreon. Join my Patreon, help me get to 200, and I'll give you a reach round. Whitmead says, what do you think would be the result of 7,500 kV motors on a Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle on 2S, which runs 7,000 kV motors? Too much for the AIO. Yeah, the Emax AIOs. First of all, if the AIO is not rated for it, it'll definitely blow up. Even if it is rated for it, ooh, that's pushing it. Emax AIOs are not known for being super durable, so I don't know. Is that a 2S rig though? Is that what the? If it's a 2S rig already, then the extra 500 kV should be totally fine with. I don't know that rig offhand. GrizzFPV says, thanks for the VTX. If I get it working, I'll let you know what I did to get it working. Thanks, dude. Kevin Sumner says, 317 MAH used on the tri-blades. 317 versus the other ones that were 327. So we got more runtime and we didn't drag the battery down lower. So definite runtime improvement on the tri-blades. And I was flying the tri-blades harder because I was doing that huge power loop over and over and over again. Ronald says, check super chats. Did I miss one? How did I miss one? I didn't miss one, did I? Thanks a lot, YouTube. YouTube is not tracking super chats anymore, apparently. If I missed a super chat, just tag me and, oh, look at that. Athix. Yeah, it is a power motor. It's an RC controlled power motor. Paramotor. That's wild. Nice. James Flores is here just in time for me to shut it down. CMYK says 199 patrons. Ronald Wechter says, check super chats. Let me scroll up and see if I can find the... So there's Shun Smith, but I got that one. There's Shun Smith. There's Ron. Ron, did I not? I think I put your 10 into the areola fund, did I not? Michael D did 5 for the areolas. And then Ron did 10. And then Shun did 20. Oh, I guess I didn't. Sorry, dude. Let's get that in here. 65 becomes 75. Awesome. You guys are the best. Right. Tiny Hawk Freestyle is a 2S rig, Wit says. Yeah, you're good, Wit. The extra 500 kV will be fine. Athix says the pick in Discord is the power parachute. God, is that hard to say. Ronald Richter says, I believe there was a $19.99 super chat that completes your areola fund. I think I got the 19, but I think I missed the 10. CMYK says 10 was for the fund. CMYK's brings us up to 85, and look at that, we are there. All I need now is for him to be in stock somewhere. So, you know. Thank you guys. B-Man's out of here, and so am I. Here comes some flying. Here comes some Epidemic Sounds. I am off for a couple of days. Maggie and I are going to Florida to be not in Georgia and visit my parents. And yeah, it's going to be good. I will be back on Monday. So Sunday, you guys might not have any streams because I think Joshua's still out, but maybe he's back by now. So I'll see you guys on Monday. It's a giveaway night, Monday at 8 o'clock if Joshua's not streaming, 10 o'clock if Joshua is streaming. Love you guys. Be good. Here's some... I'm going to have to restart OBS, aren't I? Yep, hold on. Be right back. It's going to pinwheel for a second. And I'm back, and I've got some music, and here comes some flying. Love you guys. Be good. Bye-bye. Later.